Earth model. So I'll kind of walk you through it. Like this, if you can barely see it, is part of America. Then down below is Africa, and then you see like white stuff around. Those are clouds and all that, like weather going on. And then we have like bushes outside, and then little people around. And so the first question is the Earth and what it looks like. So I gotta think about it because the Earth and what it looks like is like, I think my Earth looks like an Earth, like not exactly like quite an exact Earth, but I mean, like I think of this as my point of view of an Earth because there's like living life, like bushes and people on it. So that's my point of view. And then also there's got to be like weather and clouds on it, and we have to have land so we all can live. And then the next one is the point of view of the drawing. My point of view of the drawing is like mainly like life and how the Earth is, in my opinion, and like how we survive together as a community. Sorry about that. I didn't know what's that. And so my point of view is kind of like the life and how we grow together as a big community and stay strong together, and we do as best as we can as human beings. The eliminations of your model. So what I don't have in my model is like any animals going on, or like I don't have like you don't really like see the continents as much because they like kind of blend in with the water, and I don't have like detail of like really fine detail of like the ground, like the sand on the beach or like anything like that, or like mainly animals is all I can think of right now, and insects, and I just have people and bushes, but I don't have like other plants like flowers, or so I kind of limited myself for only like, and I only have clouds, and I don't have like a lightning struck, so I could have done more, but I'm pretty proud of what it's done. So I have people, bushes, continents, clouds, and water all around. So from what point of view did you draw your model? For example, did you imagine that you were in a plane high above the Earth, viewing it from space, or looking out from your door? Something else? So, my point of view of drawing my model was in space, like pretending I'm in a rocket, like up in Mars or in the moon or something like that. And not Mars, but the moon. And I like I could like look in detail though, like I could see the people and the life going on and the party and the celebration and the action going on, not just seeing like plain continents and like plain anything really. The Earth looks like my model because I just imagine like the Earth being some sort of like happy life just going on, because like the people have smiles, and then I see bushes and I think that's perfect because we need to have oxygen to live and be happy people. And then where do we live? We also live on land, and we need good environment so we can have like we have rain, snow, hail, all that type of stuff. And then we just have plain days, a sunny day. And my point, hold on. I think it looks like the Earth because I've never really I've looked at pictures of the Earth, but I never really look at them. So I kind of just go along with what I thought the Earth kind of looks like. I just know that I'm a person and people live on Earth, and then there's bushes all around us, and during the summertime and stuff, and then there's clouds in the air, and then we live on land. So yeah. The experience that led me to think this are, I think wait, hold on, let me just think about this real quick. I'm sorry. The experience that led me to think this is R. Oh, I think it's like, okay, so my experience of like thinking of this model is like trying to, like, because I know there's like a bunch of like life and people are happy and they have feelings and we're all different, and so like as you can see, all these people are like different in ways, and then we have like bushes because we need oxygen and all this stuff, like and oxygen and like the environment that we need to survive in. And then also land is that we all live on different lands, so we all have different perspectives and ways. And also the limitations of your model, I actually, for that one again, I forgot to add that I did not have like the center of the earth, which I could have done, like the core and all that and the crust and stuff. So the next question is, how would you describe your model? I think of mine very like lifelike and like happy in my opinion, and like very not very detailed, but kind of like simple in a way, and messy, very messy. And cuz like I wanted to go for like not too perfect, because the earth is not a perfect sphere. We're not perfect. Nothing's perfect in this world. So like I like to think of it as very lifelike, because I see all this stuff happening around, and I'm like, that's very like a big thing. Like you see all these people and you're like, well, that's on Earth, and then you see it's obviously we're living right now, so then we see all these bushes, and that's living right now, and then we have land that's living right now, and clouds and stuff. And it's also, I feel like it's messy because you just see all these scribbles everywhere. But I think it's creative because I thought of a lot of like things that I would see on Earth, but not from space exactly. Like you would see it more closer in this, like more closer on land. So I kind of did like on land / in space. So my other one is, why might we use models? Why might we use models in science? Well, that's the reason how we get answers to many things. Why? Because then we can study it more. So like we can study it more and do more things, and just look at that model and say that's what that is and that's what that is. And so we can look at each bit of that model and study it and research it, and then we get the answer to every single thing. But not quite. We haven't gotten an answer to our Earth yet. Like, not like everything on this Earth, which obviously we're not going to quite yet, but maybe soon. And you need models as well to think of things. Like, if you think of something, you need to, like, when you look at a model, maybe you could possibly see another person's perspective and believe that perspective. So, what are some examples of models? So, an example of a model of the Earth, in my opinion, is like looking out in a house, seeing all this stuff, and like looking out at like houses and trees and animals, and like looking at the center core of it, and then also just a very maybe like even people, maybe even different systems in us, like all that stuff, like an animal. just life, like how like a butterfly comes to life, like an example of that, or like how trees grow and all that type of stuff. And then also, hold on, let me just go look at something. So moving on, I'm sorry, I just had to quickly ask a question. So I'm going to quickly do this Earth model. Consider the following before drawing your model of Earth. Okay, so first, which of these objects are closest to the Earth's shape? A ball, a box, a cylinder, a flat piece of cardboard, a frisbee, and other. Mine's basically like a ball because I think of it as like a ball, because it's in the round shape. And like, how balls roll around when you play with them and stuff? I kind of think of it like that. Like how the move rolls around. So, second, why is the object you choose closer to the Earth's shape? For an example, if you choose a tennis ball, why do you think it is better model than a frisbee? Hold on, let me just try to get this question. Second, why is the object you choose closest to the Earth's shape? I think it's closest to the Earth's shape because obviously the Earth is round. I did not get it to be three-dimensional, but I know the Earth is round and it's lumpy, so you see all this lumpy people and these lumpy bushes and this messy continents and stuff, because like we're all like very lumpy. Like we're not a perfect Earth anyway. Like we have bumps around us. And like a cylinder, which is like hold on, let me show you what a cylinder looks like, guys. Okay, so this is what a cylinder looks like, and the Earth, in my perspective, does not look like a cylinder. Like this is a cylinder. It's three-dimensional. Sure, the Earth is three-dimensional, but I do not see a cylinder like being the Earth, really. Third, does the object you choose model the whole Earth or part of the Earth? Explain. I feel like mine only does part of the Earth because there's so much more you could add on to this. Like you can make it 3D. You could try to make it like you can make a center core of it or something. You can make it more lumpy. You can make it more creative. You could do a lot of things for this. I haven't gotten it all. I haven't done it all. So, yeah. And so I'm just going to guide you through one more time of what my Earth looks like. So here are the people. They're having smiley faces. Some don't have eyes because I didn't have enough time. Here are the bushes, the green, all around. And the people are living things that make our planet unique in a way. Bushes make us alive and help this planet be unique as well. We have clouds to help us have weather and make us have good days and bad days. And then we have continents that make us live on our land that we do right now today. So that was all for my Earth's modeling Google drawing.